Redemption. Someone's taken her. Written by Remington, KANE, Donald Wells. Narrated by Daniel Dorse. Chapter 1. Robinstown, California, 5:22 a.m. When he stopped drinking heavily, his sister thought that it was a good sign. She believed that he was finally working through his depression, and in a way she was right. However, Jake Stelton knew that he had passed through his months of depression only to find himself living in total despair, because he no longer needed it to get through his days. It was similar to the way a driver turns off their headlights when they were at last exiting a long, dark tunnel. Jake was exiting his own dark tunnel, the tunnel of his life. He'd been up all night, wandering the family farm, while he thought about his life, debating whether to leave a note, and finally deciding against it. He sat on a tree stump, the gun in his right hand, dangling between his legs. The 5-shot revolver held only one bullet, and it wasn't just any gun. It was a Smith & Wesson Model 500, one of the most powerful handguns made. It was not enough to put a bullet in his brain. Now, Jake wanted to obliterate the treacherous organ. To his right laid acres of ripening corn. As to his left, the sun, newly risen, peaked above the hills of his farm, a farm that had been in his family for 6 generations, the place where he was born, and the place where he will die. A tumor, a renegade growth of cells, had expanded its useless self until it grew large enough to damage the left lateral ventricle region of his brain and placed his mind in shambles. Although the tumor turned out to be benign, its rate of growth was rapid and changed Jake into a man tortured by paranoid delusions that led to him taking Kelly Rogers hostage and which caused him to shoot 5 innocent people to death. "Kelly," Jake whispered, as his eyes grew moist and he tightened his grip on the gun. He and Kelly had only been together for a few months, but they were in love and talking of marriage when signs of the tumor first surfaced. Now it made him wince in agony to think how much she feared him. Although medical science and the legal system found him guiltless of blame for his actions, Kelly could not forget what had happened.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?